What is up, homies? So, a long time ago, I was like, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel. But then I realized the whole editing aspect, I just can't. It's too much. So, but every once in a while, I'm still trying to, pop some videos on the book and Insta and stuff. And YouTube. But it won't be edited because ain't nobody got time for that, really. Or the skill or the knowledge. So, it's just gonna be a plain old video. So, I have something to say, and it is 12:30 a.m. And I just wanted to let it out now because I'm going to forget tomorrow, or I'm just going to be like, I shouldn't. This is an impulsive decision. This is an impulsive video. And excuse the hair. Okay, my hair don't like sweat, and I just worked out. So, yeah. Okay. So, recently, I've been trying to get my life together and work out and eat better. I've been trying really hard. And I've expressed on like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter that I'm like trying yoga and I'm trying these crazy ab workouts, and the feedback I've gotten, like private messages and stuff, I'm just shook because people are trying to sell me their diet pills, their green kale spinach juices, trying to get me to go do insanity classes and stuff. And I'm not being rude, like they're doing this all the time. They keep, even though I don't know, thanks, I'm not interested, they keep popping up in my DMs. So this is like a little public service announcement to give you my final answer, okay? One, no thank you. I appreciate your concern and your advice of these diet pills, these kale smoothies, these insanity classes that might have worked for you. I do. Thank you for keeping me in mind, and I get it. But I already said no, and no means no. And the reason is what works for you may not work for me. I am not exercising and trying to eat better to lose weight. Most of my life, that was my goal. Was I would take a picture of Beyonce, set it as my screensaver, and be like, I'm gonna look like that. I was always comparing myself to Beyonce, to Nicki Minaj, And every time I did that, it failed. I couldn't stick with it. I couldn't stick with eating right or exercising because I could never achieve that dream body of mine. So I'm trying something new, and I'm not doing it to lose weight. I'm doing it to be stronger, to feel good, and I'm just trying to live longer, honestly, and I'm trying to, maneuver around all these health problems that might occur if I keep on eating chicken and dumplings from Cracker Barrel. So that is why I personally am trying just to live a healthier lifestyle. So that is my goal. It might not be yours. Your goal might be, lose 25 pounds or whatever. And that is so fine for you. If that's what keeps you going and what makes you happy, being smaller, being a certain way, then girl, boy, kudos to you. I'm proud. I hope you achieve it. But your goals are not my goals, like my goals aren't your goals. So when something doesn't work for me that might work for you, it's not a bad thing. I can't, what's this? There's some people, I'm sorry, I'm filled with emotion right now. Some people like you might do insanity and you might love it. It makes you feel good and you can do it. Some people literally cannot. I've had 4 surgeries on my knee. There's some things I cannot do anymore, and that's okay. I've accepted it, and now I'm adapting and trying to figure out what I can do. That's why I've been doing yoga. Oh my God, yoga is crazy. But anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah, so people need to stop pushing their, what am I trying to say? What works for them, don't push it on someone else. It might not work for them. Yeah, I'm not saying like don't help anyone. Maybe say, hey, this worked for me. Maybe it worked for you. Offer it and then leave that shit alone. Let them decide. Don't keep pushing them. Like, stop it. Stop it. Okay, that was my first thing. Okay, my second thing is I have realized, like, it's crazy for me because this is the heaviest I've ever been in my life. Really, I know. It's like middle school High school, I had basketball and softball. I could eat whatever I want, and I was like, hey, I had my little figure or not. I always had big thighs, big booty. That never changed. But I was smaller than I am now. However, what's crazy is I've never been more confident than I am now at my biggest than I was at my smallest, if that makes sense. It's weird. So that's how I know that it's more in the mind and it's more about confidence. And once you get confidence and once you learn to accept yourself and accept all of yourself, then you can like start feeling good about eating healthy and exercising and stuff because it feels good. Wait, scratch that. I hate exercising. I do not like it at all. But I have more motivation to do that because it makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing something. It might not be, what old girl over there can do, but I'm still doing something. I'm still pushing myself and setting goals for myself. And once I hopefully achieve those goals, I can set new goals. And it's just like a constant, mountain to climb and more goals to set for myself that makes me feel good. Whatever your goals are, whatever, they can be something so simple like waking up at 8 o'clock instead of 1 o'clock, and then that's your goal and you achieve that. Good for you, girl. Like, it's that simple to me. And I just hate the pressures of people working out and having to say all the time on Facebook, I'm working out, I'm drinking the shake, taking a picture, and because they feel like that makes them better, like a better person, because everyone else does it. So I don't know, it's just my thoughts. I just wish, especially my friends and not even my acquaintances, people I know, it just breaks my heart. Like, just the whole body image these days, it's ridiculous. And I know there's a lot of more advocates of body positivity, more than there has ever been. Ashley Graham, that's my girl. But at the same time, it is still clear and cut the example of what the ideal body is. Big boobs, tiny little waist, ain't no roll on your stomach, big ass, but small thighs. I mean, it's unrealistic. And when you put it in perspective, every decade, the body image, the ideal body image has changed. Like, it's crazy. Like, this year it's Nicki Minaj. 10 years from now, it could be tiny little Sarah. I don't know why I said Sarah. Oh my God, Sarah's a Facebook. Please don't think I'm talking about you. It's the first name that came to my mind. This is why editing would be good. And the knowledge of editing would serve me well right now. But yeah, it was a random name. Please don't take it personally. But anyways, you know what I'm saying. And one last thing, okay? I think it's very important, and I learned this not that long ago, so it's a fault of mine too. If you have people who are younger that live around you or you have a lot of contact with, whether it's little sister, little brother, cousins, nieces, whatever, you have to be so careful of what you say around them. For instance, if you say, oh, I can't drink this, it has so many calories, oh my God, or, oh my God, my arms are getting so fat, oh my God, I look so fat in this dress. Like, please, I know it's hard sometimes. We all have our days of insecurity. I do all the time. But when you're around youth, try not to count calories and to say, words like fat in a negative way, like it's so bad, like it's such a bad thing. Like, people treat the word fat like murderer and fat like rapist. Like, it's not a bad thing. It's been brainwashed in their head that it's bad, but it really isn't. If you put stuff in perspective, there are much more worse things you can be than a little hefty, okay? But anyways, rewind. Be careful what you say, because they have enough hard time going to school, especially a girl in middle school and high school, and boys, and hearing that and seeing, Kylie Jenner, and what are some guys that little boys look up to? Chris Evans, Captain America, okay? Seeing their bodies and comparing themselves, don't bring that home, don't, after they come home from school being bullied, or not even being bullied, or just knowing that this is what you should look like, and then come home and see that your older sister or older brother is saying the exact same thing. You have to be positive. I'm not saying, like, if your little brother's eating 6 Twinkies a day, oh no, do you, boo? Don't count calories. That's not what I'm saying. But there's different terminology you can use. You can be like, Okay, guys. Oh, Michelle Obama, hello. Perfect example. Turn up, turn up, turn up. Get it? Turnip, turn up. So there's different ways you can do it. You can, push a healthy lifestyle on children without using words that make them feel like crap. Okay? It's hard. It is so hard to be a girl in today's America. In middle school, for me, it was hella hard. I can't imagine how it is for my sister now. I can't imagine, but I don't want to. Yeah. So, this was just so enlightening, and I don't know what came over me. I'm really tired. Maybe that's why. But I just felt like I had to address that because I am just a new person, and I just want all my friends to feel good and to feel happy in the body that they're in. And if they have goals, whether it's exercise goals, mental goals, confidence goals to set for themselves, no one else, just for you. Okay? I swear, one of the most toxic things, like I've already mentioned, to do to yourself is to try to be someone you're not. Whether it's your body shape, to try to aim to look like Beyonce or Selena, Nicki, Naomi Campbell. I could go down the list. But that's the worst. You just have to be the best you can be. You. No one else. You. Okay? Okay? Alright. Well, if you finish this video, then you guys are great, and I appreciate it. And I do want to do YouTube videos like I said I was going to like 2 years ago. So if anyone knows how to edit, like cool edits and stuff, I would love to take a class. Okay? I'm a good learner. Fast. Not really, but okay. I don't know if I should say bye or whatever. Okay, bye.